Brink takes place on the Ark. It's an immense artificial floating city at sea, built as part of a contemporary green vision, but now existing in 2045, and having lost contact about 20 years beforehand with the rest of the Earth, it exists in complete isolation, with what were originally sustainable resources now in limited supply. The result of this is that competing social factions have been thrown into an isolated and horrific conflict. Now, if I'm playing offline with no internet connection, I can treat this like a traditional shooter, but I have these cool command posts that I can use real time to change my combat role by picking up a different kit. And I'm going to pick Operative class. He's the stealthy guy who sneaks behind enemy lines. And I want a light weapon, so I'm going to pick a cross submachine gun. So in Brink, you take on a combat role that suits your preferred playing style, whether you're on the front line attacking the enemy or perhaps at the rear doing support. You'll take part in military objectives as part of a coordinated squad. And when you complete these successfully, you'll earn experience points that allow you to unlock cool upgrades for your weapons, really cool abilities that suit the way that you want to play, and also cool outfits that reflect what a badass you are. If I was playing Soldier, it'd be my job to try and get that gate destroyed, but I'm playing Operative, so I'm going to use this objective wheel to find something cool to do that will help the squad. And for 300 experience points at the bottom, I can see Interrogate the Enemy. It's going to give me an arrow at the top of the screen so I know where to go, what to do when I get there, and what my reward will be for success.
Well done, Operative. Tactical intel acquired. You've bought us more time. Charge armed! 3, 2, 1. Damn it! The crane is down! We need an engineer!
Brink has full drop in and out support for up to 7 friends to join me and play cooperatively. And I've got a couple of buddies playing with me now, so I'm going to go engineer. We heard the squad commander say we needed that combat role.
Engineer on deck! Protect him!
He can deploy defense turrets, so I'm going to need a short-range weapon to give me good balance. I'm going to pick the shotgun. Now, Brink uses those same familiar shooter controls that you're used to, but without the artificial constraints, because we've developed a new system that we're calling SMART. It stands for Smooth Movement Across Random Terrain. If you want to try and indicate to the game that you want to get somewhere as quickly as possible, using this SMART button, you're able to vault, mantle, and climb with ease. And this is a cool system for helping you navigate through the game. But it's not an autopilot. You don't enter a canned animation that you can't get out of. It's great for advanced players too. So I've got the area covered with a turret, and I'm going to focus now on the big objective with my buddies, which is to repair the crane, and I'm going to get 500 experience points for that. This is Brink's character customization system where, irrespective of whether you play online or offline, you're able to advance your same in-game character and create a really unique identity for yourself. What's great is I can change my body type to be, for example, a big guy that can take tons of damage and use heavy weapons. But I'm going to go with a medium body type that gives me a good balance between the damage that I can take and my overall agility. But these guys, the Resistance, they represent the refugees that live in abject poverty. Much of their equipment is begged or borrowed or stolen. Things like this car tyre armour made from reclaimed vehicle parts. As the Resistance, we see ourselves as freedom fighters fighting for a fairer distribution of resources against what's perceived to be an oppressive security force. But in Brink, you can also play as that oppressive security force too. Of course, these guys don't see themselves as oppressors. They see themselves as just trying to maintain law and order in an otherwise unstable environment. Fighting for the security, I'm going to see their side of the battle with unique cinematics. And that's a quick overview of Brink's character customization system.